Hello, John. Yeah, I know the deadline's Friday. I told you I'd have a story for you. Hey, my personal feelings won't get in the way. You're putting the pressure on me, John. It's just another story to me. You just be ready to handle the calls when they come in. Well, don't tell me how to do my job either. You'll have your story Friday, okay?
Yes, Harry and Lori Casey for the doctor's dinner party, please.
One moment, please.
Okay, thanks. You all right, Lori?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just have a headache.
I don't even know why we're here. This isn't part of your job.
Harry, it's a chance for me to see the doctor outside the office. See what he's really like.
You know, you're just running yourself ragged. There's not any one story that's going to make or break your career. Come on.
Look, we're here now. Can we please go in?
Whatever.
So, Doctor, medicine's been very good for you, hasn't it?
Of course it has. I work very hard. In fact, Dr. Stevens and I have devoted our entire lives to helping women through unplanned pregnancies. Isn't that right, Steve?
That's right, Charlie.
Zora, I have wonderful news for you. Oh, really? What's that? I've sold all of my furs, and I'm going to give all of the money to your Save the Animal Foundation.
Suzanne, that's such a worthy cause. I just can't understand how people can be so cruel to those poor, helpless little animals.
You see, Harry, we don't go looking for patients. We don't have to. They come to us. What we do is we provide a simple and convenient service. But it's not all peaches and cream. I have major risks and expenses. You're a musician, right, Harry? You make a mistake, it's no big deal. You fix it in the retake. I don't have that luxury.
And if one of our 40 doctors makes a mistake, our malpractice insurance goes right through the roof.
Plus, we have 200 employees with salaries. You probably don't even know about the charity cases we do for free. My only salvation, Harry, made some good investments.
No,
That's not fair.
you're getting fat.
Fletcher, you're my photographer, and I love you. But one little strawberry isn't going to hurt.
Tell me, Doctor, have you ever considered the moral?
Harry.
Oh, Lori, that's okay. I've been down this road a million times. You want to know if I've taken the time to consider the moral and ethical problems. Is that correct? Harry, I don't even have time to turn around. I leave the moral and ethical problems to the judges and theologians. That's not my business. Do you know how many women depend upon my services? What would you do, Harry? What if Lori were pregnant? Would you force her to compromise a very promising career over an unwanted pregnancy? Or wouldn't you want her to have the freedom to choose?
Excuse me, sir. Will you have your brandy at the table or in the living room?
In the living room, Carmen. Think about it, Harry. Better yet, why don't you ask your wife?
What would we do if we found ourselves in a position of having to decide between our careers and a baby?
We're not in that position, are we?
I'm not having a baby, if that's what you mean.
What are you worried about?
It's my job. This is my story, and it's my responsibility to look at every angle of it. I'm trying to understand what would bring someone to the point that they wouldn't want to have a baby that was theirs. Look at us. We both know it's not convenient for us to have a baby right now. I don't know what I'd do.
I know what I'd do. Quit my job and be Mr. Mom.
Be serious.
All right? You'd be the one having the baby. I guess you'd have to quit your job.
Why do I have to quit my job?
Gosh, I don't know why we're even having this discussion. I really don't. I mean, if you get pregnant, you're gonna have the baby, you'll be a mom, I'll be a dad. We'll have a happy family.
Harry, that answer is too pat. Besides, it's not the way women are seeing it these days. Why does a woman have to give up her ambitions? Why does it have to be like that? No, your answer's too simple.
It may be simple, but the bottom line is women still get pregnant, in case you hadn't noticed. If it's a conflict with ambitions and goals and dreams, then I suggest that women modify those ambitions to include the baby. Give me a break. People do it all the time. As far as I'm concerned, this whole train of thought is one major cop-out. Just finish your story. I'm going to bed.
In 1973, the United States Supreme Court voted in favor of legalizing abortion on demand at any time during a woman's 9-month pregnancy. It was also decided at that time that legal personhood does not exist prenatally. Therefore, the preborn human being is not entitled to legal protection, unlike the Eagles Act, the destruction of which costs $5,000 in an American courtroom. Abortion is the medical word for the termination of a human life in utero. No anesthetic is suggested for the fetus during abortion, although it is a legal requirement for terminating domestic animals. Prior to 1973, it is estimated that approximately 150,000 women had illegal abortions annually. Since the legalizing of abortion, that number has increased progressively, and now, well into the 80s, we are fast approaching 2 million abortions a year.
Will there be alibis for helpless cries and all of the pain? They would have laughed, they could have dreamed, but all I can hear is the silent scream.
The United States is divided into 3 categories of conviction over abortion. Pro-life, those opposed to abortion; pro-choice, those in favor of abortion; and those not committed. Pro-life views the preborn not only as human life, but a valuable person with basic human rights, regardless of the stage of development. The pro-choice view agrees that the fetus is human life, but that it either has no value or that it has less value than those already born. Those not committed are either uninformed or feel no need for involvement or just don't care. Because such a great number of Americans have had little or no interest in the issue of abortion in past years, hardly any progress for righting this wrong has been made. Until you and I, the majority of citizens in this country that value life above pleasure or convenience, speak out, the United States will be guilty of shedding innocent blood.
There'll be no alibis for helpless cries and all of the pain. They would have laughed, they could have dreamed, but all I can hear is the silent scream.
Harry, I lied to you. I'm pregnant. I'm not having this baby. Not now. I can't. Baby. I can't. I can't.
Hey, here comes the iceberg.
She's due. Hi, Jen. Jen, hi.
Michael,
How's it going?
is there something I can do for you?
I don't know, but maybe there's something I can do for you.
Doubt it, Michael. You probably do it really badly.
Smooth, smooth.
Am I interrupting something?
Carla. Hey, Carla. I was just having a little fun with the iceberg. Okay?
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Chrissy. Val.
How's everything going?
Okay, I guess.
Oh, Michael, by the way, will you thank your mom for me?
For what?
The birthday card she sent me.
Oh, yeah. You had a birthday. Sure thing, I'll tell her.
Chrissy, we've got things to take care of. Okay, Val. Will we see you later?
Sure. In class.
Can I see you for a minute, Michael? You don't mind, do you, Carla?
Why should I mind?
You have it?
Yeah, I got it.
Good, good. But don't worry. She won't bother you anymore. We'll take care of everything. How can you speak to that slime, Chrissy, after the way he used you? He said he loved me, Val. And I believed him. And what's he doing with Carla? I don't know. He's just going through something. I'll tell you what he's going through. It's every girl in this school. He feels as bad about it as I do. Does a building have to fall on you for you to wake up? I couldn't wait to get rid of you back there. I know. I'm not stupid. Have you told your parents yet? Yet, Val. My papa'd kill me. What do you figure on doing? Michael isn't about to marry you and risk his big-time college career. In another couple of months, you're going to start to show. You won't even be able to hide it. I know. I know. Are you going to carry the kid for 9 months and then take it to graduation? Is that what you want to do? I don't know what to do, Val. Yes, you do. We both know what to do, Chrissy. I've been through it, I know. But I also know that once it's over, and you're going to forget all about it. Val. No buts. Look, I've got everything taken care of. Michael even came up with the money. Creep. It's the least he could do. I made an appointment on Friday at Lee Clinic, and I'm going to drive you there. And listen, afterwards, you can spend the weekend at my house. Look, it's going to be all right. Don't worry. Valerie's going to take care of everything. Don't you worry.
You wanted to see me? Sit down, Sinclair. I didn't get your class notes yet.
That's because I didn't give them to you. I don't need you to tell me what to teach or how to teach it.
But today we both know there will be a reporter in your class from the 6 o'clock news.
So what?
So what? I'll tell you what. Don't try to influence students on sensitive issues. It gets us both into hot water.
Protect thy job. Is that it? Doesn't really matter if the world is in a crisis. Doesn't really matter if there are kids getting raped and abused out there. Doesn't really matter if they get pregnant and commit suicide. Just so long as we who are supposed to teach nothing that draws conclusions about sensitive issues and morality.
That's enough, Sinclair. I'm not going to debate this with you any further. But if you show that film in your class, if you pass out any propaganda, if you make one wrong move, it'll be on the 6 o'clock news. And then instead of teaching crisis and history, You will be history. You've got a nice retirement coming, Sinclair. Don't blow it.
Have some lunch on me.
Don't tell me that. I've been calling and leaving messages for days, and you never get back to me.
I've been busy.
I saw your business outside. So, Carla's the new target, is that it?
We're friends. Okay?
Yeah, that's what you said about Chrissy.
Who told you?
Who told me? Come on, Michael, everybody knows about it, and they're putting her down for it, too. And what are you gonna do, stud?
What are you coming down on me for? Man, you're supposed to be my friend, Darnell.
I am your friend, Michael. And that means I don't run away when things get tough. Now, you gotta turn around and face this thing.
I knew I should have cut this class today.
That's right. Run. One of these days, man, you're gonna run into a brick wall. Now, maybe you'll learn that being a man is more than just having sex and playing football. Hey, it means accepting responsibilities for your actions. And if you get that, you know where to find me.
You see that girl at lunch?
You want to sit down over there, please?
Sorry, Coach.
Put that on the projector back there, will you, Dan?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, listen up. Listen up. We have an observer in the classroom today. Laurie Casey, television news reporter. Some of you may have heard of her. As you can see, they're a little bit late. So just hang loose for a couple of minutes, all right?
Whoa, hey, Teach. Coach, now understand. Like, before I give out any interviews to the 6 o'clock news, hey, I have to have that news lady cut a deal with my agent first. That is, if you understand my phrases, man.
Hey, cuz, let me ask you. We bust you out of your Z's there from behind them shades? Shades, which, well, they do kind of make you look like a fly high on steroids. If you're wise to my jive, Jack.
Oh, check it out, man. I have been found out. I mean, is Teach totally having it or what? Check this out. When that lady gets here, gonna make me a star. But what will she hear from near too far? She'll hear Sinclair, a name so dear, he the teacher of the year. So everybody cheer loud and clear. That name that lady is gonna hear. Sinclair, Sinclair, loud and clear. Sinclair, everybody cheers. Sinclair, loud and clear. Sinclair. Everybody cheers. Sinclair! Loud and clear. Sinclair! Everybody cheers. Sinclair!
Well, it sounds like I found the right place.
Oh, settle down, settle down. Hi, Miss Casey, I'm Hank Sinclair.
Afternoon, Mr. Sinclair. I'm sorry I'm late.
That's all right. But in spite of what you see here, this isn't a choir rehearsal, okay?
Well, whatever it is. I never had a class like this when I went to school.
I hope not. You and your camera person there can just make yourself comfortable.
We'll try and stay out of your way. Thank you.
Mr. Sinclair, since we are running a bit late, and I have a deadline myself for the school paper, I'd like to ask Miss Casey just where she stands on the abortion issue. By the way, I'm Glennis Johnson, editor of our school paper.
Well, actually, Glennis, I'm not here to share my views on the subject. I want to see what yours are.
You know, I don't know why we're even having this discussion anyway. The Supreme Court settled the issue in 1973. That's it. It's a woman's right.
Glennis, we're having this discussion because it is still a crisis in world history and because I'm teacher of this class, okay? Okay, let's break into our study groups. And people, for a change, let's try to stick to the outlines we prepared yesterday, okay?
It says here that our topics are polls and the population problems.
Well, the poll question doesn't need discussion. The majority of Americans do support abortion.
Glennis, polls support the views of those who take them, and you know that. The truth is, the majority of Americans don't support the current abortion law, which allows abortion up to the time of birth.
Please, people, this is getting us nowhere. What about us? I'm more concerned with what it does to me, not what a lot of other people believe.
Pam, why don't you learn to look at the bigger picture and stop thinking only of yourself? The population bomb, for example.
The population bomb is a myth, and I can prove it.
Stanley, don't you ever read the experts?
Just a second, Glennis. Keep your shirt on. Besides, the population experts can be misleading, just like the polls. According to the hard facts of mathematics, if you gave every adult on planet Earth 5 square feet of ground and each child 3 square feet, You could stand the entire population of the world within a 30-square-mile area, say the city limits of Jacksonville, Florida.
Stanley, you're absurd.
No, Glynis. What we have is a distribution problem. What we don't have is a population problem.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, how about retards?
I've had it with you, Tony. Your answer to the poor people is killing their babies. And now you're saying the solution to the mentally retarded is to kill handicapped babies?
It's all right, Beth. Tony's just worried that mentally handicapped people may give him too much competition.
Hey, but there's gotta be some kind of standards.
But the thing that bothers me about your standards, Tony, is that what they're saying to me is that if a person doesn't have enough money, or if his brain doesn't measure up, then he's a non-person that you can dispose of any way you like. Suppose we add to your list of standards the color of a person's skin. Like the courts did at the Dred Scott decision. You do know what the Dred Scott decision is, don't you, Tony? What they said back then was that if you're black, you're a non-person, just a mere piece of property that you can get rid of any way you like.
It says here there's 4,000 abortions a day. That's one every 20 seconds.
I don't care about any of this stuff. I mean, I don't plan on ever needing an abortion because I know how to protect myself.
You don't want to talk about her, Brad.
It's a trade secret.
Trade secret? It's all over campus, man.
And I'm gonna be all over you if you don't get off my case. It's taken care of.
Look, there are two sides to every story, and we know that most guys never care what happens to the girl afterwards.
That's not the way all guys are.
What about the baby you can't keep?
There's millions of people who are dying to adopt babies.
Can't expect a girl to carry a baby for 9 months and then give it up for adoption.
So you just kill it and that solves everything.
Okay, what, Arturo? It's just a fetus. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Do know this, Val. I've seen the pictures of the unborn, and it's a baby. Calling it by any other name does not change what it is.
You have no right in this, Curtis. Can't you get that through your head? This is a woman's issue, and we could care less what you have to say about it.
I mean, most guys, they just want to have their fun. And the girls get stuck with the results.
Yeah.
Then I'm a nobody, is that it, Marina? It don't matter that you ain't bothered to give me no answer. You're just shining me on.
I'm not shining you on, Curtis, but you're missing the point. It's my body, and you nor any other man owns any part of it.
Yeah? Well, I know a dude one time. Homeboy. Yeah, well, he got his lady in the way, and he wanted her and the baby. But what she do? She went to the clinic and got rid of it. My man had nothing to say about it. And she did it in secret and never even told him she did it till after it was done. That's a cold shot for a dude that cares.
Pressured.
So what do you know about pressure, Jan? Everybody knows Miss Iceberg isn't going to get pregnant until she gets married. So abortion will never be a problem to you.
That's right, Carla. But what does pressure have to do with it? I mean, you've been pressured to do drugs, haven't you?
Yes, a lot of times.
Well, have you done them?
No, but sex is different when you care about a guy and love him.
Carla, you're confusing sex with love. You think if it feels good, do it. But what happens when you and the guy no longer feel good about each other? Is love over when the feeling's gone?
What are you talking about, Jan?
A relationship between a man and a woman has to be based on something more than sex, more than feelings. Because feelings come and go, and sex is not going to carry you through the rough times. In fact, it's the first thing to go when things aren't right.
Okay, let's have your attention up here, please. Move back around. First, I want to compliment you on the level of participation today. It's been interesting, as usual. One of the questions that came up as I was touring the room had to deal with whether or not is this really an issue worthy of discussion. Well, I want to draw your attention to something. Since the 1973 court decision, there's been almost 18 million abortions in America. Now think about this. That's equivalent to the combined populations of Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Then we have effectively wiped out the populations of 9 states. Think about it. Secondly, many of your arguments are arbitrary. They're based upon worst case analysis of different reasons for abortion. In fact, over 95% of all abortions that occur are done for non-medical reasons. And then there's the most sensitive question of all. Can we divorce the issue from morality? I would ask you one fundamental question. What kind of morality defines life as a non-person? What kind of life is it in the womb that a person can own and dispose of at will? What kind of morality is it behind the 1973 court decision? And what kind of religious and moral view does that decision presuppose? I'd ask you to think about these questions. I'm going to cut this little discussion of mine short because there's a film I'd like you to look at. Dan, run the projector, please. John, you want to get the lights?
Until recently, the world of the unborn child has been shrouded in mystery. But now, thanks to breakthroughs in technology, we are able to see inside the mother and catch a glimpse of her child in the womb. This preborn child, by the end of his second month of life, will have all his organs functioning, including his heart, stomach, liver, kidney, and brain. Brain waves can be recorded along with a heartbeat. Let's listen to the heartbeat of an 8-week-old child. This 18-week-old boy swimming inside his mother's womb is vigorously interacting with his environment. Rapid eye movement has been observed, leading some researchers to believe that a child of this age can experience dreams. Notice how the child reacts to the fiber optic light used to photograph him. Some babies have even survived after being born at this early age. This remarkable footage captures the baby's effort to suck his thumb. As these photographs make clear, the preborn human being has a unique and individual existence inside the womb. As technology improves, we will learn more about the beautiful world of the unborn.
Lights, please. Class dismissed.
Michael, I made a lot of mistakes in my life. The biggest mistake I made was thinking that you could ever be a real man. Here, you take this. I won't need it anymore. And neither is my baby, ever.
Anything else I can do for you, ma'am?
Can I ask you some questions?
Is that on or off the record?
I'll see you back at the station.
See you there.
Shoot.
You have quite a reputation as a teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
I come down on the side of the unborn. I don't make any secret of that. If I didn't, the kids would all know. They'd all think I was a hypocrite.
Why would they think that?
Well, it's in all the papers, you know. Jenny was a 16-year-old girl. She's real close with her mom and dad, you know. Went with his boy for a little over a year. And she got pregnant. And somebody got to her and told her not to tell her parents, but to have an abortion. And she did. Nobody'd find out, they said. But complications set in, and she went to the hospital, and then everybody found out. She couldn't handle that. She wasn't real strong, anyway, if you know what I mean. A few weeks later, she committed suicide. She'd be graduating this year, you know. My grandchild will be walking now. Jenny was my daughter, Miss Casey. From the day she died, I couldn't be neutral anymore. I ask you, Miss Casey, if I don't speak for the children, then who will? You think about that?
Yes, I will, Mr. Sinclair. I promise.
Thank you, ma'am.
John, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't want anybody touching my footage without my approval. You got it?
Hi. Must have done something right for a change.
I really love you.
I love you too.
Gosh, when I think about how close I almost came.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you that later. Right now, I'm starving.
Hey, you're sitting in my chair. And it's my sandwich, too.
Fix your own sandwich. I'm eating for two now.
It's not tuna, it's beef.
Read my lips. I'm eating for two now.
Wait, you mean to tell me you're gonna have a baby?
Yeah.